4 members, smiling, celebrating summer, a 4th anniversary teaser designed to look like everything was finally okay. And then, minutes later, the 5th member posted this, a hat that says revenge, a caption about light finding its way back, a not-so-subtle message that this war is far from over. This isn't just a lineup change. This is the result of a $30 million lawsuit, alleged corporate sabotage, and a group that was literally forced back into a company they tried to escape. And the fans, they're not having it. The 5 or nothing boycott is in full swing. And once you see the receipts, you'll understand exactly why. It all started in April 2024. HYBE launched a surprise audit of ADOR, the sublabel that managed NewJeans. Their accusation? The CEO, Min Hee-jin, was allegedly trying to steal the group and take them independent. But Min Hee-jin fired back with something nobody expected. She claimed she was being punished for calling out HYBE because another group was allegedly copying NewJeans' entire vibe. And then came that press conference, April 25, 2024. She sat in front of cameras and started crying, using raw, unfiltered language that you just don't see in corporate Korea. This wasn't just a business dispute anymore. It was personal, and it was about to get much, much worse. By May 2024, all 5 members officially entered the fight. They filed a legal plea supporting Min Hee-jin. For the first time, they publicly took sides. A court actually granted an injunction to stop HYBE from firing her, but by August, the board removed her anyway. "Today, I'm resigning," she said. "I had hoped HYBE would own up to its faults and try to protect NewJeans in this distorted environment, but nothing has changed, and all efforts now seem meaningless." But here's where it gets deeply personal. Danielle wrote a handwritten letter to Min Hee-jin, called her mom, called her a warrior. She said there was no one like her in the world, that she was their protector. That bond is probably exactly why the label targeted Danielle so specifically later on. Then came the surprise YouTube livestream, September 2024. The girls issued an ultimatum, reinstate Min Hee-jin, or else. But here's where things got really dark. Hani revealed they were being monitored, hidden cameras in practice rooms, their phones being accessed without permission. The September 25th deadline came and went. HYBE did absolutely nothing. Instead, Hani had to testify before the National Assembly about workplace bullying. She claimed a manager from another group told their artists to ignore NewJeans. "I just wanted people to respect each other," she said. Heartbreaking. But the real explosion happened in November 2024. Yujin sent a formal legal warning to ADOR. Then a leaked internal HYBE document surfaced. The document allegedly suggested the company intended to discard NewJeans. Can you imagine? A company wanting to discard their biggest group. On November 28th, all 5 members announced they were terminating their contracts. HYBE lost over $423 million in market cap in a single day. The girls started operating under the name NGZ. They even performed at ComplexCon in Hong Kong, debuting a new song called Pit Stop. It felt like freedom, like they'd finally escaped. The courts eventually ruled against them. Their contracts were still valid until 2029. And that's when the group started to fracture. In November 2025, Haein and Hani announced they were going back to ADOR. Haein followed in December. But then, on December 29, 2025, ADOR announced that Danielle was out. They said it would be too difficult to continue together, and they were going to pursue legal accountability for her family and Min Hee-jin. They hit her with a $30 million lawsuit, accusing her of signing a secret dual contract with AAO, a Chinese-backed company, trying to hide it from ADOR, secretly recording songs, doing unauthorized photo shoots and commercial deals. But here's the part that feels calculated. One of the most damaging allegations is about Danielle's mother. Transcripts from December 2025 reportedly show her mother instructing other parents to avoid questions from ADOR and to only communicate through a law firm. This feels less like a straightforward legal dispute and more like an attempt to paint Danielle as the traitor, the one who betrayed the group, the one who broke the sisterhood. And that revenge photo suddenly makes perfect sense. But then came something that has fans absolutely disgusted. The 4-member teaser, directed by someone who previously worked with ILET, the group that allegedly copied NewJeans. Eagle-eyed fans noticed something. Haein was wearing the exact same pair of shoes that ILET's Wonhee had worn in a previous teaser. In the world of K-pop styling, this is a massive slap in the face. Fans are calling it a deliberate move by HYBE to erase NewJeans' identity, to force them into the same mold as the group that allegedly copied them. Art directors are calling the treatment of the members disgusting and pathetic. And the fans? They're not just watching this happen. The boycott is massive. They are refusing to consume any new content released under ADOR. They know the members were forced back by a court ruling, not because they wanted to be there. Yujin's 5 or Nothing isn't just a slogan, it's a movement. They see the 4-member group as a fake version of NewJeans, a corporate-controlled shell of what the group used to be. On July 23, 2026, the judge actually criticized ADOR for not considering Danielle's position and questioned if their damage calculations were even accurate. The legal walls are closing in on everyone, but the girls? They're the ones suffering the most. Treated like assets in a corporate war, the pressure finally broke the group apart. So here's the question that nobody can answer. 4 members performing without Danielle. Danielle fighting a $30 million lawsuit alone. A company that sees them as products, not people. Is the boycott the right move? Is it helping Danielle or hurting the other 4 who are just trying to survive? And more importantly, can NewJeans ever be truly NewJeans without all 5 of them? Or is this the beginning of the end for one of K-pop's most beloved groups?